Occupational Safety and Health Week 2025 ended on a high note on July 3rd, despite the clouds and persistent rain. The Labour Department transformed the Warren's Office Complex car park into a hive of activity with its open day. The goal? To educate the public about workplace safety and health best practices in a relaxed, approachable environment.
Well, today was a success, and today we would have heard persons from the Barbados Fire Service, and they address issues as it relates to fire safety. We would have heard from the Barbados Police Service, and they spoke about workplace safety as well, and best practices for storage and warehouse safety, and Koiman would have addressed those issues.
The spotlight was on the Occupational Safety and Health section, the frontline team ensuring workers and employers understand their rights and responsibilities.
The Occupational Safety and Health section of the Labour Department is responsible for administering and enforcing legislation as it relates to safety and health in Barbados. So part of our duties require us to do workplace inspections. In all workplaces, we do accident investigations, so employers are legally required to notify the Chief Labour Officer of workplace accidents where some person is injured and unable to work for more than 3 days. So the employer notifies the Chief Labour Officer, and in that event, we would investigate all accidents that are of a serious nature, which includes all fatalities and other serious accidents. Part of our duties also include doing surveys as it relates to ergonomics, indoor air quality, noise, light, and so on. We also do address complaints, so employees can call in or come in with complaints about safety and health in their workplace, and we would address those concerns. Employers can call in with queries if they want advice on the correct procedures or what is required, and we would address those concerns. We also engage in facilitating training for organizations as it relates to safety and health. Very often we will have companies requesting training for their safety committees and also for other aspects of their organization, and we would facilitate that as well. We also do training for the unions and some other organizations on request.
But it wasn't just about rules and hazard signs. We were also reminded of the importance of compassion, emotional well-being, and a healthy work-life balance.
You need to set boundaries for yourself also, because if you don't, then you become ill. So you could go, we don't have to pay money to go to the beaches. Go and walk on the beach, watch the sunset, watch the sunrise, relax yourself, do exercises, play with your children is important too, because if the children see you constantly working, they're constantly on their cell phones also, looking, so spend time with your children, spend time with your family, and eat with your family, pray with your family, right? And that will help a lot. It might sound simple, if you really do these things and on a consistent basis, it will help.
How can employers, any suggestions that you could give to them to help support good mental health in the workplace?
You could encourage open communication. You can talk about mental health like as if it is any other illness. You can talk clearly and you make people understand that even if you're ill, you can get well, right? And it's because the workplace can encourage that by giving you times for break, exercise, and they should be able to recognize when you are burnt out, right? So that they'll be able to hover around you and encourage you to do better.
She also emphasized that there's nothing to be ashamed of when it comes to seeking psychiatric help.
And you don't necessarily have to wait until you are really ill. I always tell people, if you mind people telling you don't go to the psychiatrist or go to the psychiatric clinic, then you become ill, and those same people can't help you, right? So we need to reach out to each other and help each other and be more compassionate.
With support from across the public and private sectors, OSH Week brought together voices from all walks of life, promoting a culture of safety, respect, and care in every workplace. Occupational Safety and Health Week 2025 may be over, but the work continues. The Labor Department remains committed to promoting safe and healthy workspaces. To learn more about the services offered by the Labor Department, visit labor.gov.bb and follow the Ministry of Labor, Social Security and Third Sector on social media. Because when it comes to safety, everyone has a role to play.